Hello everybody, welcome back to IELTS Master. This is video number 13 and we are continuing to discover the skill of listening. In the previous two videos, we were talking about table completion and then how you can classify information and doing sentence completion exercises. Alright, today we are going to a new topic and also a new question type. The topic for today is processes and forms. And also, we are going to take a look at how you can complete a flowchart for a process and how you can complete a form. A message for a phone or a form for personal details, something like that. Alright? Now, as we understand, flowcharts are kind of popular in the IELTS, both in the listening and in the reading section. And seriously, in the writing test, you also have to talk about you also have to write about the flowchart. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so first we're going to take a look at a flowchart exercise. This is one flowchart. Alright? Basically, a flowchart can be very long or it can be very short. However, when you are doing a flowchart, remember to follow the order of the question and try to see where is the starting point and where is the next point. For example, this is going to be the starting point, this is going to be the next point, this is going to be the third point after that, and the whole process is going to go this way, right? And it's going to hit here. You think so? Okay, we need to find out the starting point and how the process is going to develop itself and where the process ends. That's it. That is the key component of flowchart and also the key point that we need to remember as we're doing this kind of exercise. This is the full form of the flowchart. So now I would like you to spend some time taking a look at the flowchart before we discuss it together. Go. Okay, so what do you think this whole flowchart is about? What is it about? Basically, it's about a like machine fault and returning the machine to the shop to get it replaced or return machine within how many days or get the product fixed. Basically, I think this is going to be about customer service. You have a broken product, you bring it to the shop, and if you have something like the form, they will fix it for you. If you don't have it, blah blah blah, something's gonna happen in another way. There's gonna be another solution. Alright, basically that's it. Now, look at the questions in the order. So from the order of the question, you know that your conversation is gonna go this way here. It doesn't go this way around. Alright, because this is number 5. Look at number 1 first. It's gonna be this way around. So we send a product to be fixed. Where do you think? Where do they send a product to? A factory? Maybe. And number 2, we receive what includes the details of cost and time, does the customer, blah blah blah. So in number 3, we need a what? A verb. Number 2, we need a noun. And number 1, we need a noun. What's for number 4? We arrange to repair, customer has to, after 2 we need a verb as well, right? And then for number 5, we need within, you know, how many days? Always within how many days? Within 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, blah blah blah. So are you ready? Now we're going to listen to the recording, and as you listen, try to fill in the blanks with the most appropriate answers. Okay, here we go.
Good morning, madam. Can I help you?
Yes, please. I bought this bread-making machine from you quite a while ago, and it doesn't work.
I see. That's unusual. These bread makers are usually very reliable. You didn't overfill it, did you? Or put too much water in the mix? Those are 2 reasons for malfunction we often hear of.
No, certainly not. I had it working for quite a while, and then it stopped working. It doesn't do anything now.
I see. That sounds like a fault in the machine.
Yes. I wonder if you can do anything about it for me.
Well, that depends. If it is inside the guarantee period, we can help you. Otherwise, it will be more difficult.
Let me see. I have a receipt here. I bought it in, it was some time ago. The receipt says in February last year.
February. Well, unfortunately, that means it is outside the warranty period.
Oh.
In that case, I'll get you a form which you can fill in and we'll see what we can do.
Well, what can you do you think?
Well, as I say, if you fill in this form, we can send away the bread maker to be mended. It goes off to a repair centre.
Oh, good. What happens then?
Then we don't get an exact costing, but we will get back an estimate of how much it will cost and how long it will take.
I see. And do you think it'll be expensive?
Well, it won't be cheap. There will be labour and parts to think about, and also the postage and packing costs.
And we don't know how much they will be?
Not yet. But when you get the estimate, you've got two options, obviously. If you agree, you can go ahead. Or if you don't, you can say, no, it's too expensive. It's your decision entirely whether you agree.
And if I go ahead?
Then we arrange the repair. We don't have much stockroom, so when it is done, what we'll have to do is arrange a time for you to collect it from us.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Just give me the receipt.
Here you are.
Just a minute, madam. I thought you said you bought the bread maker in February.
That's right. Here's the date. 2/12/06.
I think there's some mistake. In the UK, 2/12/06 is the 2nd of December 2006.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me. Of course it is.
So it's inside the warranty period.
Oh, great.
That's right. That's much easier.
So, what can you do now?
Very simple. You fill in this form, we replace the machine, and return it to your home address within 3 days.
Oh, well, that's excellent.
Alright, so you see we have done a very short listening on how to fill in a flowchart. Well, basically, as the conversation goes on, you're gonna take a look at the flow first. First, it goes here because the lady thought that she thought that the product was no longer inside the guarantee period, and so she had to fill in this form, and she was asking a lot of information. Alright, but then suddenly the salesperson finds out that the product is actually still inside the guarantee period. And so they're going to replace and return it within 3 days. So here you can write 3 on the number 3. Very easy, very simple. But practice and remember, because the listening is going to take place once, you got to be very attentive to the words and to the signpost phrases as we talked about in the last video. Now, let's do another exercise. This is a form. This is a form for faulty product replacement. This is the instruction, alright? And I think that in this case, the salesperson is going to take the details of the customer in order to replace the product for her. So he's going to have to fill in this form by asking the woman to give him the details. I want you to continue listening and find the answer. But first, let's take a look. So for number 6, model number, then we need a number, right? Number 7, customer surname. Normally for names, they will spell for you. They're going to spell the name. For example, my name is Tien, so that will be T-I-E-N, right? House number, you need a number here. Road name. If the name is simple, you got to write it yourself, but if the name is complicated, they're going to spell it. Finally, the day of delivery. When are they going to deliver the product? Alright, now we are going to listen and find the answer. You ready?
Now, let me have your details.
Certainly.
Now, this is a Gleeware Bread Maker 3 model number.
I have it here. 217
217
980
980.
345.
Thank you. Now, where did you buy it? Was it here?
No, it was in your shop in Blue Water.
I see. Blue Water. Now, date bought, 2/12/06. Now, can I have your name?
Yes, it's Young. J.H. Young.
That's
That's spelled Y-O-N-G-E. That's young.
I see. And your address?
15 Capercaillie Gardens, Aberdeen.
I should know this. Can you tell me?
Yes, it's C-A-P-E-R, then C-A-I-L-L-I-E.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Sure. C-A-P-E-R, C-A-I-L-L-I-E.
And gardens as in gardens?
Yes.
Good. And the postcode?
AD22 4SC.
Thank you. And what would be a convenient time of day to deliver the replacement bread maker?
Well, morning is best, if that's all right.
That's fine. So it should be with you on Monday, madam.
Oh, good. Thank you very much. Bye.
Goodbye, madam.
Goodbye, madam. Thank you very much. So you see that when we were listening to the form filling is kind of easygoing for us because normally it's slow and the speaker tends to repeat it. For example, the number here and the name and the street names all very slowly and carefully spelled out for you. So don't miss the points, these questions. It's gonna be just stupid, alright? Try to answer this question as best as possible. Then in this short video, we have just talked about how to complete a flowchart for process and how to complete a form, like getting personal information from a customer. That's it. Thank you very much for joining me in today's lesson. We have been discussing processes and forms, and I'm gonna see you in the next video, in the video number 14. We will continue to discuss the skill of listening. For now, I'd like you to review this video and do the exercises that follow in order to enhance your listening ability. See you soon.